Swoleos with that gang gang. You know we don't play games, bro. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stunting, right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry. We
It's
just
time
stuck
to
up
get
in
some
our
fef
ways.
on
West
beach.
Coast gon'
Yeah.
head stand up. Put that glass and hands up. Gang, we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. Cool love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yo. Rap game just too easy. Drip so
Time
sick,
to
I'm
get
queasy.
Swole
Whoa.
Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Test, testing, testicles, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 1764 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swolio, and today's episode of the Mancast is brought to you by Everest and K2 Flexin'.
Fucking Catalina.
And now you beaches.
Fucking Catalina wine.
Make those gains today.
He's heating up.
He's heating up. It is Fef. It is fucking Friday. Welcome. Put those earmuffs on. This is a live stream show. What's going on, peeps? We got people watching on Facebook. We got those of y'all watching on YouTube. So if you're just listening to the podcast, remember, this is a live stream show every single day on YouTube. Almost 5 years straight. We're fucking getting there, fam. We're getting there. 1764. Anywho, make sure you check out the Daily Swole. And of course, you can follow the Daily Swole on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, anywhere you like to bang your ear holes. Make sure you leave a review, those of you that listen on Apple Podcasts. So let's get some comments going down below. Happy Fef. It's our favorite day of the week. It is Friday, March the 5th, and we are already well into March. So I hope those of you that had a week, which is all of you, I hope you had a good week. I hope you went to the fucking gym. I hope you made some gains. And drop a comment down below. What are you working on? What are you working on this week? What was your challenge? Maybe something you overcame. But most importantly, before we get into this nut, because we got a sexy beach that we got to bust out of the nut. And if it's your first time, drop some cherries in the comments down below. You're not going to know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. We got some Tessie. We got some Tess Hornaday we got to get out of that nut. But most importantly, drop in the comments down below. Who did you delete? Whom did you unfollow? What did you get rid of in your life? Did you unfollow any channels? Did you cut out some bullshit friends or acquaintances that no longer serve you in your life? Like, what did you do to trim down the fat? Today is community day. Today is fucking pillar number one. Today is pillar number one all day long. This is the community day. We got Mondays about community, and this is also a mindfulness day. But today is pillar number one for sure. Obviously, you need to trim down your environment. You need to trim the hedges, mow your fucking lawn. And on Monday too, the Swole Fam accountability meetings are big time pillar one day. So drop a comment down below. Oh, there we go. That was nice. That was nice. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? What a great start. Okay. Let's get this beach out of the nut, and then we'll get into some of our, let's talk a little bit first. Make sure that you are following our other shows. We also have the Daily Swole. We got the Swolenormous audio experience wherever you're listening to this. Check out that podcast. Check out the Red, White, and Swole podcast and the Swolenormous Procast. That's Pro, Procast. Wherever you're listening to this, you can enjoy our other shows as well. And of course, check out the all new Papa Swolio channel on YouTube for a nice little romp around fat acceptance and idiocy that is being spewed online. And we got a great clip. Stop fighting the obesity epidemic. World Obesity Day, which was yesterday, I believe. Now I know, kind of fucking nonsense, right? World Obesity Day. It's supposed to be a day where we look at everyone that's obese and we look at the situation, the epidemic, and we address it, right? We talk about fixing what is crippling our country and our society, but instead, fat acceptance, body positivity, the health at every size, they want to hijack it and use as a glorification. So now we should use it as a celebration. It's a celebration. It's a celebration, bitch. It's a celebration, bitches. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. Now it's a good thing. Now it's a good thing. If you're obese, that's a positive. It's a positive. You should be honored for sitting on your ass and stuffing your face full of fucking food. But hey, what do I know? What do I know about making sick fucking gains? I mean, Swole fam. Come on. Come on. It's Friday. Let's get ready. Come on. Let's get this fucking party started. Are you ready? Are you ready? Drum roll. Let's get this beach out of the nut. I'm lit. I'm lit. I'm heating up today.
Heating up!
All right. Cover your nips. Put some respect on it. And what'd you smash down below? Who did you delete? What did you do to mow your fucking lawn today? Drop in the comments down below. And of course, put some respect on it. Pinch those nips. Oh. No. No, Freddy. Now. Wait till after. Oh yeah, look at that fucking card. Look at that fucking card, Leo. My goodness, Leo. You need some help, dude. Put it down. I guess it's Friday. I guess it's Friday. If there's ever a day that Leo can have a drink, at least one would be a Friday, but come on. Just chill the fuck out. He's on the show every day. He needs to be a better influence. You would think that he would actually get something from pillar number 2, get something from community. I mean, he's not surrounding himself with the right people. I told you about Rose. She wasn't for you, bro. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Stop playing poker. It's not going to work out. Just trust me. It's not going to work out. All right, let's get into It's one of those days.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown.
It's one of those days. It's Fef Day. It's Fef Day. All right, so we got delete, unfollow, unfriend, all the bullshit in your life. Let's get that nice scrolly Mick Scrollerson down below. Drop that hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. Let's see here. Matthew, let's take a couple comments as we get into today. Let me pour some agua. Oh, yeah. Drink some water. Take a sip. Matthew had a proud dad moment today. 8-year-old son, my community, was pointing out the filth in other people's buggies at the grocery store. There you go. Teach him young. Smart man, smart man. Courtney, I blocked idiots on social media referring to breastfeeding as, oh my, chest feeding. Chest feeding.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Oh my God. So we talked about that, what, a week ago? About a week ago. We talked about it at least a few days ago that they were changing, what was it, the NHS? All you Brits. So now breastfeeding is called chest feeding. Aha.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, you can go and get fucked. You can just go on off and get fucked. Chest feeding. I'll tell you what, I got a chest. It doesn't do any feeding. Don't ask how I know. But it don't. It don't. You blocked idiots. Oh, that's a good move. That's a wise move. Sit and spin. Judith, I settled the issue with my meds and the chemist. Very nice. Good. We don't want no issues. We don't want no issues. What's up, Nathan? Dang it, you couldn't wait 30 more minutes. I was in the middle of a pretty good movie. What you watching? What's on the menu tonight? What's on the big screen? Papa's on the big screen. Papa's on the big screen. Who told you can eat my cookies?
USA, greatest country in the world.
Greatest country in the world. All right, let's get into, it's time for the tip. It is. We're beyond tip. Just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. Oh my God, you're not kidding. Moderate carb. Things are out of control with the wokesters. It's bad out there. It's bad out there. It's Friday, so I'm getting back on the red, white, and swole tip. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast. So make sure you subscribe to the Red, White, and Swole podcast if you're not yet already. I know we hit a pause on that for a little bit. It's been a week or two, but gonna be getting back on some of this other content. It's just, I can't. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Anyway, let's get into the tip. We got some great posts from inside the Swole fam. Drop a comment down below. What did you delete? What did you unfollow? Whom did you unfollow? How'd you take care of your Friday? It is fuck'em Friday. Let me put little beach in the corner. Hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. First post today is from Erica. Erica with an A. So, she writes, thanks to Papa and the fam, I decided to step outside of my comfort zone and join Taekwondo with my son. I'm the only adult in the class, but I am loving it. I just got my yellow belt tonight, and I thought you guys might like to see my break. Got it on the first try. It goes white, orange, then yellow, so just learning the basics still. Very nice. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Go with your son. Excellent. Fantastic. Beth, update to my post a week ago regarding my kids and schedule working out. They all want to work out with me now. My work gym is big and empty enough to accommodate all of us, and also has a lounge area for the little ones to relax and play while we lift. A family that gains together stays together. That's fucking awesome. That's fantastic. Let me get here. Let's get some rusty spoons.
To caress rusty spoons.
There you go. Sending some rusty spoons your way. Can we get a rusty spoon emoji, Apple? Thank you. Appreciate it. Next iOS update. This is the rusty spoon, or maybe that's going to be the new iOS for your Mac. You know, right now what they're on Big Sur or something like that. Just do like rusty spoon, the salad finger update. Okay, where were we? Is it Friday already? Is it Fef Day? Is it Fef? That's fantastic. Do it with your kids. That's legit. That is legit. How many of you train with your kids? Oh yeah, by the way, I don't think I mentioned before, smash that like button if you haven't yet. And of course, down below, if you want to join the Swole fam, these posts are all from inside the private Swole fam group. So make sure that you are checking out swolenormousx.com. That's across the bottom of your screen. But definitely smash that like button. Smash it. Don't smash your phone. Smash, depress, tickle that like button. I wish we could change. Wouldn't it be great if you could change what that button, the little avatar was? You know, could put like a piece of steak. It's like push the steak. If you dislike the video, you hit like a piece of broccoli. And if you like the video, you hit the steak emoji. Yeah. All right. We got one from, we got a Fef post. We got a Fef post. What we got?
What's in the box?
Yeah, what we got? Denise, we got a Fef post. Oh, yeah. Denise writes, hashtag Fef. I visited a friend this week and we ordered out to eat while I was there. It was then that I noticed just how many delivery apps, DoorDash, Grubhub, etc., and restaurant apps, Chipotle, Starbucks, etc., I actually have on my phone. I went home that night and added up how much money I've spent on eating out in the last 6 months. It was fucking ridiculous. So I deleted all of those apps. I'm committing to eating healthy, nutritious food and getting rid of all the bullshit. Happy Friday, Swole fam. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Good for you.
Hello, baby.
Hello, baby. Good for you, Denise. Good for you. Very nice. That's very nice. Good for you. Yeah, if you start, when you think about what you do daily, those daily habits, and let's take a pause here because that's a really good segue into a great analogy there. So if you think about, let's say you buy a massive Starbucks drink every day. You get like the venti or whatever it is, venti latte, and it's $5 or $6, whatever it is, irrelevant really. Dunkin' Donuts, doesn't matter where you would go. That kind of a habit. And you add it up over the course of a month and you realize, holy shit, that's $200 a month or $150 a month. Or you get a coffee and you get a banana or a piece of fruit, or you get a bagel or something, you know, stuff that's not really helping you, not the piece of fruit, you know what I'm talking about. You're just getting junk. You buy there, you get the drink, and sometimes you grab a bar. You grab a protein bar or a candy bar, or whatever else they have there, a bag of nuts. And then you look back and you realize you're spending $150 to $200 a month. Now, take that concept. Everyone understands that. You realize how making payments every day and stuff can add up. And now think about a bad habit. Think about a bad habit in general. A little tiny bad habit every day adds up the same way that's going to add up. After 1 month, it's going to be $150 or $200. Well, after the year, it's going to be what? 200 times 12 would be $2,400. A bad habit after a month is going to be a month of bad habits compounded. Those bad habits for 12 months is going to be even worse. It's 12 months of accumulating bad habits. So you're accumulating bad habit debt, essentially. And that goes with bad nutrition. That goes with lacking exercise. That goes with missing any of those 7 pillars. So that compounds over time. So don't underestimate. Imagine saving $10 a day, and then you have $300 a month. And then you have $3,600 a year. Guess what happens? That compounds with interest over time. Guess what else compounds with interest over time? Bad habits. So those of you that like to invest, you get compounded interest. Or just imagine just saving $1 a day. That adds up just like your bad habits add up. So you're in debt with those bad habits. It's a good name for a book or something, right? Now, I just thought of that. I don't know if someone else has said that in the past. I'm sure, I would doubt that I'm the first human, but I don't know if I've ever heard that anywhere. But it just makes sense. Just think of that analogy. And it's important to understand it like that. It will add up over time. Papa, I'm an accountant. You're speaking my language. Erica with an A. What up, Bish? Erica with an A. All right, let's get back to a couple Swole fam posts. We got some good theft going on. What's going on, fam? So now those of you that are just joining live, those of you that are just popping in, make sure you hit that like button. Hey, those of you that are in the comments, live comments, make sure people are hitting that like button. And of course, hit it twice. No, don't hit it twice. Is that going to take it away? Just hit the like button. Father Faden, the private Swole fam Discord. What's going on, fam?
Yow.
Hey, fam.
Yow.
Me again. What are some thoughts on doing strength yoga, then doing lifting right after? Should I do it the other way around? Does it matter? Should I take an actual break between both? Good question. I would say yes. If you're going to do yoga first, I would do your strength training later in the day. I would separate about 6 to 8 hours personally. If you're going to do it one before the other, do your strength training first. All right. It also depends on how long. If you're doing a 20-minute express class, you might not fatigue yourself. Could be a nice warm up similar to a Swollen 7. But I would definitely not recommend doing yoga before strength training. There could be specific flows and types of classes that are more of a mobility activation. But if you're going to do any type of yoga that's fatiguing you, I would wait till after. One of the best combinations is doing strength training and then yin yoga right after. I know some people that like to do yin before strength training, but for me, it shuts me down too much. It's too inhibiting. It's too much of it's too parasympathetic for me. But you can really get into that tissue and really loosen up before, but then you can maybe warm up and, activate the muscles and kind of bring your body back around. But after yin, you don't want to really get amped up. But I would recommend doing the strength training and then a yin or mobility or even a strength yoga after. If you're gonna do them back to back, do your lifting first. Yep, do your lifting first. That's my take on it. That's what I would do, but everyone's different. You might have a different preference. All right, we got one from another one from the private Swole fam Discord. We got Nip Dog. Nip Dog writes, I eliminated all processed foods and sweets about 2.5 years ago, and it's great. I did find some sweet stuff is good once in a while, and in very small amounts, I prefer to snack on healthy food now. Ew. All right. Very nice. Me too. Me too. All right. We got 2 more. This one's from Tammy. This is from inside the private Facebook group. Hey fam, I am back. I had signed up once back in July. I canceled because I am a veteran and I wanted to save some money, so I went with the VA's program called Move. Well, that was about as motivating as wanting to sit on a hot poker naked. Ooh. I would hope it's... Ooh, that sounds like I have to... hot poker naked. Man, you're going to roast that taint. No. Oh, please, no. Oh, I don't know why. I viscerally felt that. I'm on a stool right now, so my taint just kind of went like a caterpillar. Ugh.
I'm your huckleberry. That's just my game.
I don't know why that tickled my taint in that way, but I felt that. I felt that analogy. Ooh. All right. So let's repeat that. I wanted to save some money, so I went with the VA's program called Move. Well, that was about as motivating as wanting to sit on a hot poker naked. You really do get what you pay for. So I am back again and really sorry that I left. I hope I get into the groove because summer is coming and I want to look good on my motorcycle. Oh yeah. Now, where to begin? I'm going to try to tackle the 90-day dash and I would like to move forward with the yoga, but at my size, I can't get into any of the poses very well. Is this going to be a hindrance? I like all the recipes, but I would rather have a list of what I can and cannot eat so I could put the foods together myself, including natural snacks without recipes. Any suggestions? Well, welcome back first. First off, welcome back. Let's see. I would like to move forward with the yoga. I can't get into any of the poses very well. Is this going to be a hindrance? You can check out the yoga studio, Tammy, and then opt for, if you have problems doing yoga on the mat, you can slow it down. You can pause it. You can like literally watch a move, hit the pause button, and then take your time getting into positions and modifying it and adjust and then do the pose for a little bit, take a break, start the video. You can really start slow like that, or you can go into the yoga studio and try a different class. You might prefer a starter class or chair yoga, Tammy. You might want to start with chair yoga if that's really a hindrance. But you can definitely, there's many ways to modify the yoga. So you can swap out a different class if the Swolga just doesn't suit. Because, I mean, everyone's different. So the Swolga can be slowed down, can be, it's very, flexible in terms of how you can adjust it. But the reason why we have the yoga studio as well is for individualized needs like yours. So I would check the yoga studio and check out the chair yoga, which you could definitely do for sure. But if you have problems getting on the ground in certain poses, you can actually scroll through, try the express classes and scroll through the class. Because if there's certain positions that you know are hard for you, you can scroll through and see which classes might avoid those moves, or you'll know if they're coming up that you can pause the video and whatnot. All right. And if you have any specific questions, on specific things that you can or can't do, just follow up in the group and start another post and reference that, more specifics, because there are very simple modifications for some moves that we can help you out with. And get that wipe yoga. My God. Yeah, Tammy. So there you go. That being said, let's see. I like all the recipes, but I would rather have a list of what I can and cannot eat. Have you looked at, since you're just kind of getting back, have you done an elimination diet? So those of you that are watching, make sure you comment on this post and definitely do an elimination diet, because if you go through that, you're going to figure out which foods you need to customize your own, what you can and cannot eat. It's not that simple. It's very simple, but it's not that, everyone should be eating and not eating the same things. Everyone's going to be a little bit different. Some people might be fine with sweet potatoes. Other people it might bother. Some people might like a certain vegetable, and other people it might make them horribly bloated, gassy, and just make them feel like shit. So those of you that are watching live, you all know this. There's certain foods that some people can eat. In the fam, they might have a little bit, but if you had one of those, you just know your night would be over. So it's not so simple as, or I shouldn't say simple, it's not so arbitrary as, everyone should be eating this. So if you look at the elimination diet, check out those recipes. Once you figure out which foods work best for you, you can swap out certain things and optimize the recipes for those that have the foods and avoid the foods that you need for your personalized nutrition. So very good. We can follow up on that too. And there's snacks, there's meal prep ideas and all different lifestyle habits over there. Yeah, fuck those dill pickles. God damn it. Jesus Christ, that was so bad. That's a whole other story. If you're brand new, you're going to be like, I want to know the pickle story. Those goddamn pickles. They tasted so good too. They were so salty, they almost burned my face though. All right, walking side to side, Private Swole Fam Discord. We got what? We got evening gymming. Con, very crowded. Pro, excellent music. There you go. Getting it done at home. I like what I see. I hate working out when it's crowded, and this is why I prefer gymming early morning. Had to skip the morning session for some reason, was super tempted to skip the gym, but I finally just sucked it up and worked out. Let me see here. No, wait, I crushed my workout. Achievement unlocked. Worked out in a crowded gym without sabotaging my workout plan. There you go. So maybe I'm not seeing that properly. Maybe that is a... Oh, I see it now. Oh, so that wasn't a home gym. There you go. Get it done. You fucking got it done. I will tell you, sometimes, even today, I almost said, I'll just wait till tomorrow. I did a little kettlebell workout, did some kettlebell swings. Mama Swolio and I did a little workout. So I got it done. I did a light. I was going to not skip it, but I was going to do mobility instead. And then, because today was a leg day, and I figured, let me just do a little bit. I just did a light volume, hit a couple moves. It's a nice little pump, nothing too crazy. I just didn't feel like doing hard. Today was more of a recovery day, but I still wanted to work out, but my body needed more of a recovery type workout. So I definitely took it down on the intensity a little bit. And oh yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was very nice. Okay, so if you want to join the Swole fam, if you're brand new and you haven't checked out the 7 pillars, you want to get a free download. Well, I'll move that out of the way. 7 pillars, free download over at swolenormousx.com. If you're just listening, you can check the show notes down below. You'll see the link to the ebook. So you can check that out. And if you want to join the Swole fam, check out our membership options over there, swolenormousx.com. And of course, you can follow The Daily Swole over on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure you leave a review. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that fucking like button, beaches.
How about I send you a hobo dick cheese?
I will. I wish I could. I wish I could just text all of you. Those of you that don't hit the like button, I wish I could text you a hobo's dick cheese. You look at your phone, you're like, I'm not going to hit that like button. I'm just going to watch my show. I'm not going to Papa Swole going to tell me what to do. And all of a sudden a dick cheese, a big old hobo's dick cheese showed up. You're like, oh, fuck, God damn it. Papa Swolio got me. He got me.
Come on, man.
Oh, go back to nap time. No questions, no questions, Joe. This is my question. I'm the only one that answers questions, Joe. Obviously. This is my Q&A. All right? Just keep the camera on next time. Anyway, too soon? Some of you got that. If you know, you know. All right, here we go. Let's get some questions. Drop it down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. It's all fun and games. No, it's not. All right, drop a comment down below. If you got questions, hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. First one we got from Instagram. Let's see, from Jesse 0010. Papa Swolio, when doing face pulls, what part of the back is being worked? You're getting a couple. You're getting a couple muscles. You're getting the posterior rotator cuff. You're getting the posterior deltoid because you got some external rotation. You get the rhomboids. You get the middle and lower traps too. So you're getting a few different muscles. Getting a few. You have to just make sure you have good form. So make sure you're pulling from a little bit of a higher angle and you go very, very, very light. One of the problems with face pulls is most people don't have the mobility to actually do face pulls, to actually do them. I would recommend do body weight. I would recommend doing floor cobras and also floor cobras, YTAs. It's hard to like, tell you what that is right now. To do more mobility for your thoracic spine, do dead hangs, the towel pulls when you're going internal and external rotation to loosen up your shoulders. Because if you don't have the range of motion, what you're going to do is you're going to tuck your head too far forward. You're going to lean or you're going to round. You're going to try to compensate. So a lot of people do face pulls. It doesn't mean you can't make progress doing that, but you're actually usually doing it with poor form if you don't have the range of motion or the activation to begin with. And people tend to lift too heavy, especially for activation for muscles that are very weak. So for muscles that are chronically underworked, like all the ones I mentioned, or many of the ones I mentioned, there's a bunch that are working with this, all the posterior rotator cuff muscles, the posterior deltoid, middle lower traps, rhomboids, and you're getting, right. So enough. I mean, there's many muscles that work there, but at the same time, you can move with a compensation. So most people tend to lift too heavy anyway. So for that kind of movement, you might not even need anything on the stack. If you're at the gym using a cable or with a band, you might need only the lightest band, like the yellow band, the one that you barely ever use. That way you can do it with proper form, because the moment that you overload some of those weaker stabilizers they're trying to activate, you all of a sudden offload onto stronger and impaired movement patterns. Your body will compensate in order to get the weight from A to B rather than activating the proper musculature in the process. So it's a good move, but you just got to make sure that you do it properly. Like anything else, form's important, essential. All right, you got a question live? Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio in the comments down below. Jacob Foygason. Papa Swolio, I love boxing and weightlifting. I need to prioritize one of them. Any advice? Which one do you love boxing? Do them both. Why do you need to prioritize one of them? If you like to do them both, do them both. What are you trying to, what's more important to you? What are you trying to accomplish? Like, what do you want the outcome to be? If you just like doing them both and do them both and just program your shit properly so you're not overtraining. Like, what do you want the outcome to be? Do you want to be a better boxer, or do you want to pack on a ton of muscle? Are you trying to be a boxer, or are you trying to get a certain result in the gym? What's the most important to you? Whatever outcome is most important to you, that's up to you. What's most important to you, and then you do what it takes to get there, whether you like it or not. If you want that outcome, if that's what's your priority, you're asking me what to prioritize. You tell me. What do you want the outcome to be? All right, another question. Good one. Shandi, you can follow up in the comments because you asked that live, so we'll follow up. Shandi. Hello, Shandi. It's Shandi with 3 I's and 4 A's. Holy, I'm sorry, can I borrow a vowel, please? I'd like to use the English language. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yow.
Thank you very much.
Yow.
Chlorophyll? More like borophyll.
All right, you're not boring, Shandi. We love you. Is jump rope, Papa Swolio's jump rope, a good choice for cardio? Sure. I would just be careful if you're overweight or obese and you don't have good dynamic posture. If your knees are caving in, if you get a lot of pressure, if you're not activating your glutes properly, just warm up for jumping rope. I mean, it depends on what kind of postural distortions you have, but just be careful of like impact or improper footwear or whatever it is, as long as you progress slowly. It's very repetitive and it's decent. I would recommend also checking out doing kettlebell cycles, going for a walk, walking on an incline, hill sprints, wind sprints. You know, there's many different things, but they depend on you having good muscle activation. That way you don't risk injury and that way you get the most out of it. Probably got a bunch of jump ropers in the comments. It's good if you don't have a lot of space too. You know, most people have enough room somewhere to jump rope. So it's actually, if you don't have a lot of, it might be better. You know, it's a good thing too. It's convenient. You could bring it someplace. And also, you can, if you're like in the city or something like that, and you can't go running or it's icy outside, it's like all you need is a little space where you can kind of hop a little bit. Let's see here. All right, Serena. Papa Swolio, what's the best thing to do for pinched nerves or a strain in the neck? It's screwing up my ability to train martial arts. Are you diagnosed with that? How do you know you have a pinched nerve? It's a big difference between a pinched nerve and a strain in the neck. So either you're kind of strained a muscle or you have a pinched nerve. It's completely different stuff. Like, do you feel pain radiating down your arm? Do you feel... Because sometimes sharp pain doesn't mean it's a nerve. There are many tiny little muscles that you'll move like a little tiny bit, and that pain will feel like someone stabbed you, but it's not going to feel like electricity running down your leg, like sciatic issues and stuff like that. So the best thing to do, because you're listing medical concerns, you should need to talk to a therapist. I mean, there's certain exercise that I have done, you know, it could just be yoga or general mobility moves for your neck. But you definitely don't want to just do random stuff, especially if you have issues in that area, because it's very sensitive. Might need some deep tissue release or something like that. So it really depends on what's going on, because it's a big difference between how you would train or how you would work on something when it's a muscular strain. Big difference between that and a pinched nerve. So maybe you have some more information that I don't have. I don't know if you've actually gone further with that. All right, hashtag Pfeff. Hashtag Pfeff. Drop that in the comments down below. Drop that in the comments down below. Hashtag Pfefferino. Yeah, not Pfefferino, but hashtag. Hashtag Pfeff. Hashtag Pfefferino. From Instagram, Che Monster. Hello, Che Monster. Papa Swolio, what are your thoughts on the T-bar deadlift? The T-bar deadlift. I don't know it. You mean T-bar rows? Is there a different contraption? Are you using it like a deadlift? Is this a piece of equipment? I mean, if you show me the move, I'll know what it is, or do you mean a T-bar row? Or maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it's just Friday and my brain is burnt. I think deadlifts are great. I think T-bar rows are great too. I think prone rows are great. You're doing dumbbell rows on a bench. I love doing that here. So if any of you got some more thoughts on that, you could drop in the comments down below. Let's see. Ray Siegs. Hope I pronounced that properly. Papa Swolio, any suggestions on the best ancestral supplement to start? Oh, the ones that are in my Amazon store. I would recommend just starting with the beef organs, the black one. Black label. That way you get a little bit of everything. That way you'll get you get liver, heart, kidney, spleen, and pancreas, I believe. So that's the best one to start with because you get a little bit of everything. So yeah, there you go. And if you go to the doctor, you get blood work done, you realize your certain levels on certain things are low or higher, you can choose the organ that would give you more of those nutrients because they have a lot of like individual ones. They'll sell heart separately. And a lot of times when they, like for example, the heart one you'll buy, I'll say beef heart, but they also have liver in there as well. They'll pair that up with you. So liver is probably the most important one to eat. And they sell a separate liver one. So you could always get liver and organs and just take a couple extra liver so you have a day's serving, but you kind of get a couple of the other ones. But the best blend would be the general, just the beef organs. Let's see. What's up, Mac? Oh, citrine. I clicked on the wrong one, but congratulations. Finally under 200 pounds. Good for you. There you go. Cut out alcohol and fast food. Shocker. LOL. I got one. Someone, what was it? I think it was Shane sent me in the Swole text, sent me an article about how like the top 10 countries that have the worst outcomes from COVID have like the highest obesity rates. Like, oh, shocker. Oh, shocker. I did a TikTok on it too. I took a screenshot. It's like, oh, shocker. Study shows that being obese is, yeah, shocker. Unhealthy people get sick from fucking diseases like viruses like the flu and COVID and such. Yeah, shocker. Oh my God. Mark, first time watching you live. Drop some cherries in the comments. We got a virgin. We got a Swole virgin. Yeah.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
Oh, yeah. First time watching you live. I am new to weightlifting. How many days should I do it a week to start off? I would say 3 to 4. Do total body or upper body, lower body. Start with the basic program. So it's very important to check out if you've never downloaded the 7 pillars, download that over at swolenormousx.com because it'll give you the foundation including what you're doing with your weightlifting. It'll teach you about the principles here and the fundamentals for nutrition, how you should look at your community, how you should look at recovery and mobility, mindfulness, and of course, obviously consistency. So make sure you're not just, hey, I'm just going to the gym a couple days a week. Make sure you're pairing that up with the other aspects. So you could download that at swolenormousx.com and good for you. Good for you. But yeah, start with lower volume. Don't go to failure at the beginning. Just kind of like do a couple sets, get used to it, learn, watch videos, educate yourself on a good program and a good protocol, and just do that like an upper body, lower body, or like a 3 days a week, 4 days a week, full body, and just go low volume. You're welcome. All right, let's take one more and then we'll get into some shit posts because it's fucking Friday and we got some good dookie to go through. Carb Maven. I've been working on quads. I squat a lot. Hip flexors are strong and open, yet I still have bad knees. They hurt after every workout. What else can I do to work on knees? I do bone broth and collagen. Hip flexors are strong. Are they mobile? Are you working on your glutes? You've been working on quads and squat a lot. Are you doing glute activation, lateral tube walking? Are you doing a ton of glute activation? I mean, it depends on, you still have bad knees. I don't know what that means. And they hurt. How? Like what does that mean? Right? Like, I don't know what that means. If they hurt on the side, or you might have tightness, you might have imbalances. Are you working, you're doing like how much? Are you working on your calves? Are you mobilizing your calves a lot? Because if you have tight calves, that's going to translate up to your knees, and that's going to make your hips less stable. It's hard to say, you know, everyone perceives pain different. In the front, oh, like patellar tendonitis. Are you doing foam rolling? So are you stretching your quads a lot? Are you doing, it's hard to explain. It depends. I mean, honestly, it depends on why you're having pain. So it's really, I know you're asking why I have been doing this, but I don't know. Like, let's say it's hard to know like what is actually the cause of it or what's the outcome. So I kind of, okay, I can maybe assume, but of course I'm not a doctor, and you need to get an MRI and all that kind of work done. Orthopedist that can actually tell you what's going on. So it's hard to really say what else you can do. But when it comes to the knees can be very susceptible to impairments at the lower leg and the hip. So if you don't have good mobility with your ankle, you can get a lot of overpronation, which can really put a lot of torque on the knee. So if you have really tight calves and you're doing squats or you're running and walking, you're getting a lot of overpronation, you get a lot of foot flattening, and then the arch of your foot gets like kind of overstressed. Or if you have flat feet, you're getting a lot of impact, and your knees are absorbing a lot of that impact. If you have tight quads, like the rectus femoris is really tight, or you have imbalances within the hips, it can cross and cause like tension in the front of the knee. You can get some patellar tendonitis, inflammation in the patellar tendon. So there's different reasons why that can happen. And sometimes it's not even a short period of time. It could be something that happened a long time ago, and just kind of movement impairments as over time creates this inflammation, and you can't just undo it, because you have to do mobility tests and movement tests and kind of assess your dynamic posture. You know, like a kinesiologist can look at that, or a physical therapist can see your movement patterns and say, okay, this muscle is specifically weak on you. That might help create balance in the hip. Maybe you need to get some work done physically on it to loosen some shit up. Let's see. Might have to go to the doctor. Did forget about calves. I have very flexible hip flexors. Might be an ankle calf issue. So you have very flexible, like very, well, I mean, you might have hypermobility. I mean, you might need to either strengthen them. Hip flexors need to be mobile, but also need to be strong. You might just have an imbalance around the hip, because if you have a muscle imbalance either direction in your hips, and also medially and laterally, whichever plane, whether it's frontal plane or sagittal, if you have imbalance in your hips, it's going to create instability in the knee. Just because. So you're supposed to have mobility in your hips, but you should also have muscle balance. So if you're compromised at the hip, you're going to be compromised at the knee, just by proxy. So it's hard to say. I mean, we're just talking here, of course, but you need to see someone in person. Maybe some manual work on it could improve it. Maybe you just need some deep tissue somewhere and loosen some stuff up. Sometimes you can't just be stretching and pulling, because if you have an adhesion, like if you're in your deep, like connective, like fascial tissue, if you have an adhesion, just stuff is just balled up and knotted up after, for whatever reason, over years, just like bending and stretching and doing some yoga, it could still be like just kind of tied up and stuck together. You might need to get in there, and someone can physically work through it. Sometimes you have to have like physical pressure, and that's why combining that. So sometimes you might need someone to go deep in there and break up some, who knows, calcifications or just muscle knots and stuff and all that. It's steak. Your muscle is steak. You just have that steak, and the inside of your steak is knotted up and has like it's all balled up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's deep.
Oh, that was a good one. Started off. Time to go balls deep, beaches. All right. Just a reminder, thank you for the questions. Excellent. You can make sure you answer those questions when I drop them in the Instagram stories. And of course, if you want to join the Swole fam, check out swolenormousx.com. We are about to get into, we're about to get into some Duke posts. Drop some Dookie in the comments down below. Come on. I know you want to. Drop some Dookie in the comments down below. And we are going to go over some shit posts. I'm excited. Now I'm looking through. I'm seeing, where do we want to start? Where do we want to start? Shall we begin with 5 signs? 5 signs that these are 5 signs that I might be. We'll say I, because it's 5 signs that you might be fat phobic, but we'll take it as 5 signs that I might be fat phobic. What are they? What are they, fam?
What's in the box?
What are they, fam? 5 signs that you might be fat phobic. All right, let's get into this. Number 1, you make jokes about weight. Come on. You softy, you hurt your feelings. Number 2, you post before and after weight loss photos.
Matt Damon.
Boo, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You post before and after weight loss photos. Those are not fat phobic. It shows people fucking winning. God, you're so offended. You're so offended by someone else being successful. This is the kind of person you don't want to be friends with or be around because they're just negative. When you have a win, they're just jealous. This is fucking weird. 5 signs you might be fat phobic. Number 3, you comment on other people's size.
That's fucking bullshit.
Okay. You comment on other people's size. Okay. Okay. Like if I see someone huge, I'll be like, oh my God, look at that person. I'm not fat phobic. I'm just observant. All right. Another sign, number 4, sign that you might be fat phobic. You promote weight loss in others.
If you can't be at least mildly interesting, then shut the hell up.
You promote weight loss in others. You promote weight loss in fucking others. So I'm promoting good habits. Weight loss is the outcome. Weight loss is the outcome. I promote weight loss as a result of taking care of your 7 pillars. So I guess I'm I guess I'm just straight fat phobic then. All right. Number 5, you judge others for what they are eating. Yeah. Fuck yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah. Humans are designed to judge. We are designed to judge so we can judge our safety. We could judge our environment. We could judge our community. We're born to judge. We're born to judge. That's it. We're born to judge. Of course I'll judge others. If someone's obese and they're eating shit food, I'm going to judge them. Look at you. You don't respect your fucking body. You're addicted to food. This is disgusting. I mean, do I think like you're a terrible person? I mean, maybe I wouldn't judge them like that, like their personality. I mean, I judge others. I judge their decisions. I'm like, man, you're a fucking moron. You don't give a fuck about yourself or you're addicted. It's like you'd rather die than not eat that shit food. You don't see yourself in the mirror. You don't realize you can barely fucking walk. You can't stand up, can't touch your toes. You can't see your fucking dick. Sure, I'll judge that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll judge. I'll judge it. Fuck yeah, why not? Why not? I'll judge that shit. I judge that shit. All right, we got another one. What we got?
What's in the box?
What we got, fam-wise? We got something from, Virgie Hovar. Ho. Aha. Okay, here we go. There is no such thing as a healthy weight. Go fuck yourself. There's no such thing as a healthy weight. Let's hear what she says about it. Some of the people of the same size have very different health. People of the same size have very different health. People of very different sizes have the same health. People have changes in health without changes in size. People have changes in size without changes in health. The term healthy weight is just fat phobia plus healthism. So don't use it. I have no idea what the fuck that means. I have no idea what the fuck that means. All right, so you have different sizes, same health. There's no one has the same health. Everyone's a different person, so there's that. People of the same size have different health. Oh, okay. So people have changes in health without changing their size. Depends. People have changes in size without changes in health. Depends. So healthy weight is fat phobia, and healthism. What's healthism? Hating on people that aren't healthy? Like, what is it? Like, right? Is that hating on people that aren't healthy? If you're a healthist, I'm a healthist. If you're not healthy, I'm against you. I'm better than you. If you're not healthy, I'm better than you. You can't argue this shit. You know why? It's designed that way. Fat phobia plus healthism. So healthy weight, there is absolutely a healthy weight. There's a healthy weight for each person. That means that some people are going to be heavier than others, but you're going to be different heights. You're going to have different body fat percentages. Yeah, everyone's going to be a little bit different. This is just being leveraged as an excuse to justify being obese. So we have like 19 fucking goddamn fucking paragraphs right after that. So after all that confusion, not only do you have that confusing fucking post, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fucking paragraphs and then like 15 hashtags. How come you have to write so much? Reagan, how come you have to write so much?
Matt Damon.
What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to say? You can't say it in less words than that, then you have no idea what you're talking about. All right, we got a caption though. We got a caption here. We got a caption. Should we read this caption? Should we read the caption? All right, let's read the caption. Yeah, should we go? Should we go? A woke novel? You know it's going to be good though. You know it's going to be good. All right. She writes, seriously, there is no such thing as a healthy weight, even if someone means it as the weight that your body settles when you have a good relationship with food, etc. Oh boy. Bringing weight into general health perpetuates fat phobia in a completely unnecessary way, especially in a world that is steeped in a fat phobic paradigm that says being fat is, quote, unhealthy. Is steeped in this world? You think our country is steeped in a fat phobic paradigm? How can you possibly be fat phobic when there's fast food on every corner? People are encouraged to be obese today. Everything is trying to get people obese. Lock them in their houses, give them cheap garbage food. Don't talk about exercise. Just keep them quarantined for a year. Let's get people fatter, more diabetic, make billions off medication. The only possible exception to this would be in very specific contexts of those who are underweight due to eating disorders. Underweight, but she doesn't talk about overweight. It happens both ways, sweetheart. Very specific context of those who are underweight due to eating disorders. But even in that case, I think that continuing to focus on weight as the key to health rather than actual recovery is a mistake. So this jabbernet is saying that even focusing on gaining weight if you're underweight due to anorexia is a mistake. You should don't be focusing on weight. Yeah, you should be focusing on that in a big way. But of course, you're only going to gain weight with good habits. In a general context, there is literally no need to use the term healthy weight. We can talk about having peace with our relationships with food and or movement and or our bodies. We can talk about supporting our health. We can talk about public health, and we never, not even once, have to mention weight. I'm sure that's kind of the outcome that shows whether or not we're doing better because we're killing people with obesity. As a result, obesity is a result of terrible habits and terrible choices and lack of personal responsibility and lack of education about it. There are many factors, but that's the outcome. So if everyone's taking care of their health, everyone's going to be the same size. So if everyone starts taking care of their health, we're still going to be 75% overweight. Not a fucking chance. Wouldn't happen. It would not happen. It would not be the case. The use of the term healthy weight does far more harm than it does good, especially since it's completely unnecessary. Please consider letting it go. and finding other ways to talk about health that don't link it to body size. And as always, a reminder that health is not an obligation, barometer of worthiness, entirely within our control or guaranteed under any circumstances, including based on our weight. You need to take some responsibility for your health and stop trying to get everyone to be nicer to you. You were bullied. I get it, but it doesn't mean that doesn't mean you're taking care of yourself. You're trying to promote death and disease with this. You're encouraging people to get preventative illness. You're encouraging people to have insulin resistance. You're encouraging people to ignore science and blindly walk the plank. That's what you're telling people. I don't care about your fucking virtue signaling rhetoric. I don't care about your bullshit. I don't care about your authoritarian fucking Nazi word policing and book burning. I don't give a fuck. I do care, actually. I care about that a lot. My point being, I don't give a fuck about your feelings on the issue. It has nothing to do with whether you like it or not. If you don't like a movie, the movie is still what it is. If you like the movie, it's the same fucking movie. It's the same edit. You can have a different opinion. It doesn't change the fact that you are killing people by encouraging them to be obese, by encouraging them to seek glorification in obesity. She puts all the hashtags. I got to read them all. So, all right. Drop in the comments if you were obese. I see a couple of you dropping this. If you were obese, tell me drop in the comments. How amazing was it when you were obese? How amazing was it? How healthy were you when you were obese? Tell me. I want to know. Drop in the comments. How awesome was it when you were obese? Here are the hashtags. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hashtag HAES. Health at every size, intuitive eating, fat positive, body liberation, health justice, evidence-based medicine, medical fat phobia, HAES IG, do no harm, pussy, evidence-based nutrition, eating disorder awareness, eating disorder recovery, eating disorder prevention, HAES RD, fuck you, intuitive eating. Fucking bad.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Jeez, my God. Let's take some comments on this one. What a slam dunk. What a way to end it. It is such nonsense. Let's see here. Kashina, I was watching My 600 Pounds Life, and the woman was over 700 and could barely fit in the wheelchair. Please tell me how obesity is healthy or okay. It's not. Lisa Stupple. Okay, I was obese, high blood pressure, IBS, pre-diabetic. I started eating healthy and working out, lost 66 pounds, and all of those issues are reversed. So yeah, proof that it is about weight and health. Good for you, Lisa. That's fire. That's fucking fire. Good for you. Pfeff all day. Pfeff all day. All fucking day. Eric, when I was obese, it was so awesome I couldn't even tie my shoes. Har har. Thanks for sharing, man. Marissa, totally stinks to be obese. Michelle, I was fucking miserable. I can actually move my body now. And now my floors don't creak as much. Nick the Great. When I was obese, I can't think of a time I didn't have a cold. At least a cold or really bad allergies 8 times or more a year. Indeed. Nip Dog. When I was obese / unhealthy. Nice. I felt like shit. No energy. Lazy. Excuse me. No energy. I think I swallowed a pup of Swolio hair. When I was obese and unhealthy, I felt like shit, no energy, lazy, etc. After losing the weight, healthy, normal BMI, I have energy, etc. I feel great. Hashtag Pfeff. That's what's up. That's what's up, fam. Josh, being obese, I couldn't even walk my laundry across the street without getting winded and tired. CJ, you see all this, fam? You see, this is fucking Swole fam. This is fucking Swole fam. He's heating up. We're getting fucking.
I don't know.
We're getting amped up right now. We're going deep. We're going hard. Fucking Fef, baby.
Kind of a big deal.
That's what Fef's all about. CJ Guerrero. I fucking hated being obese. I had a screwed up menstrual cycle, bad knees, insulin resistance, and I was throwing out my back at least once a month at the age of 22. So no, being obese is not a good thing. Any other questions? Any other questions? Anyone? Bueller? Any other questions? Anyone else doubting this? Not you, Swole fam. I know you. Annika Skulanda. It hurt to move. It hurt to work out. I hurt from the time I woke in the morning to the time I went to sleep. Skin rashes and a chronic cold and flu meant nothing to me. Oh. Shannon, obesity is listed as a health condition to get the vaccine, so obviously it's not healthy. Yeah. I love that. See, it's like finally medical fat phobia is not included and we're getting prioritized. You're getting the vaccine because you're obese, because we have this strange moral compass where we're like, we are going to try to protect you even though you won't protect yourself. So you do realize if you're obese and you're in front of the line and you're in the front, you're getting priority access to get these like vaccines. So it's like a pity vaccine. You understand? It's a pity vaccine. It's like, oh, you poor thing. You can't take care of your own health, which makes you a higher risk. That's why you're getting it earlier, because you're at a higher risk, because you're not helping yourself. You need to help yourself. And here's the thing. It's not that, I mean, a lot of people don't know what to do. Let's be honest. They don't know what to do. So I'm not saying that you should just all of a sudden have knowledge because I say so. That's part of the problem. But at the same time, we all have cell phones. Give me a break. You have access. If you really wanted to, you could look up easily, and you easily look up information. You could easily look up information on it. Most people don't even know to look up information. They know what they know. They know maybe a couple things that they don't know, and they don't know what they don't know. Everyone's the same way. So most people don't even know about the elimination. Oh my God, all foods? Oh my God, just because the vegetable doesn't mean it's automatically good for me? Oh my God, fat's not bad for me? Oh my God, I didn't know. Well, humans knew for quite some time. It was just propaganda and bullshit manipulation in the research fields, and propaganda and big food, big pharma, and yeah, agendas. Absolutely. Maximization of profit. Capitalism, colonialism. Maybe I'm going to turn woke. Maybe Papa's going woke. I'm going woke, baby. I'm going woke. I'm wide awake. I'm so awake. My eyes are so fucking open. I have to wear the shades so I can restrict because I'm just getting in too much light. I'm just too awake. I'm too awake. I haven't slept in fucking weeks. I'm so awake. I'm awake. Nathan, obese people are getting the vaccine before us? What the fuck? Well, here's the thing. I don't need a vaccine. I'll be fine. Thanks. Thank you very much. You know how I know? Because, I don't know. I basted in COVID for like 2 weeks with Mama Swolio. I felt fine. Not saying go and have people spit in your mouth, but you take care of yourself, less chance of anything happening, considering it's also a 99.1 survival rate. But keep your kids in little bubbles, hide them, make them fearful, stay scared. Do as daddy says, right? Do as daddy says.
Come on, man.
Now take care of your fucking health. Take care of your health. That's the message. Don't you want to prevent what you can prevent? Seriously, it's lifestyle habits that you can prevent most illnesses and disease anyway. Forget COVID. Forget COVID. You'll prevent yourself from getting diabetes or heart disease. When I say prevent, minimize your risk. Minimize, mitigate. Nothing's perfect. You can do everything right, never smoke a cigarette, blah, blah, and get lung cancer. Well, maybe you live near a power plant. Maybe you're breathing in pollution. Maybe you just have a genetic predisposition that makes you more apt to getting lung cancer. It happens. We're learning more and more about genetics all the time. It's one of those things. So you can't use that as an example that, oh, well, you can do whatever you want. You only live once. It's just a random. It's not random. It is, but it's not. You might have predispositions. In other words, why give nature any more advantages than it has to wipe you off the face of the earth and to cripple you, right? Why give society, or why give, I'll simplify the analogy. We're all essentially playing Russian roulette. So it's like, in other words, if you're playing Russian roulette, why put 4 in the chamber if you don't have to? It's just not a good move. You understand? So Russian roulette is when you put 1 bullet in, spin the revolver, you put it to your head, right? Deer hunter, famous scene. Anyway, don't do it, by the way. But it's like, why increase your risk unnecessarily? Because the reward isn't the same. It's not like investing in stocks or something. You go all in on one stock and then it goes to the fucking moon. Oh my God, the risk and the reward. There's no reward. If you go all in, you smoke 3 packs a day. There's no awesome reward that you get back. It's just hurting you. So you don't get that kind of return. It's not high risk, high reward. It's increase your risk. You're going to fucking pay for that shit. So anyway, you still haven't watched Deer Hunter? That's not a light watch. That's not a casual watch. You need to load up for that one. Yeah. That's a big meatball. Oh yeah. All right. So that being said, why increase your risk? Why increase your risk unnecessarily? You don't have to, but people are gladly putting themselves at higher risk. So it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee that you're going to avoid everything, but it's definitely going to put you in a better situation. You just got to be smart about it. You have to think more long term. Again, humans are not programmed to go for long returns, delayed gratification. Humans are not designed to wait for that. We've evolved, I should say, to reach right for instant gratification, to go right for instant gratification. We've evolved to get shelter, run from fear, get food, whatever it is. Now. Again, I said this yesterday, the day before. Cavemen didn't worry about a 401k. They were like, I need to eat. It's hot. Let me get some shade. I need water. I need to pee. I need to poo. It's just needs now. It's just needs. So, all right. You want to join the Swole fam? Check out Swolenormousx.com. Hashtag FEF in the comments down below for a chance to win today's Swole card. We're going to be giving this biche away right now. Make sure you subscribe to the Daily Swole right here on YouTube. Hit that like button right now. Biches, take a moment. Take a moment and hit that fucking like button. Hit that fucking like button. And of course, check out the Daily Swole podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Do it. Do it. Do it. Nathan Oakley, I think Christopher Walken won an award. He was great in that movie. Wow. Won an award. Fantastic. Tommy, get over here. My voice is way too dry for Walken, but that's an easy one to do. Wow. I need more cowbell. I just think cowbell. Every time I hear Walken, I think, I need more cowbell. Lay it on me. I need to get a cowbell. Should I get a cowbell? A cowbell soundboard? Maybe. All right. Hashtag FEF. Let's do some Swole card. I am stoked. Good comments today. Good topics. Good shit posts. Terrible shit posts. Terrible shit posts. But sounds like all of you are narrowing your field. Sounds like you're mowing your lawn, taking care of your fucking Friday. So I hope you got a great pump on today. If you haven't yet, go get it done. Let's get some fucking FEF action on. All right. Pinch your nips. And let's see who's got a little Swole Cod giveaway, fam. Wow. Swole Cod time. Time to do it. Nothing on the first one. Round 2. Scrolling for some Fef. All the way up. Yeah, I know we've had some connection issues tonight. Thank you, YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Test them. Stopping, scrolling, stopping. No, Dr. Seuss. No, too soon. 0 for 2. One more time. Sometimes it happens on a Fef. Not a lot of comments here. There we go. I think some of the comments got cut off because of the stream. Scroll. 3. One more. We're going. I'm coming down. I'm not stopping. I'm scrolling. Kashina, no. I'm not landing on fucking anyone. Michelle G, congratulations. Didn't land on anyone. Jesus Christ. I see it over here. I think YouTube is like killing some of my chat. I'm seeing different comments on the Discord than here. It's ridiculous. Congratulations, Michelle G. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Settle down. We'll do more tomorrow.
Stop whining.
You'll live. And Swole Card 1764 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the email. A lot of you probably are getting your Swole Cards. How many of you got your Swole Card in the last day or two? You probably are getting that, or unless the mail is still really slow, you should be getting that soon if you haven't gotten this already. But you should have gotten your Swole Card or getting them in the last couple days or presently. So send us that email, Michelle. Congratulations. Let's get this little nutty McNutterson. Remember, fam, if you are ready to join the Swole fam today, you want to download the 7 pillars. You could check the show notes down below if you're listening, but also check out swolenormousx.com. We got awesome options for memberships. Get access to all the training content we talked about here. Tomorrow is Swole Slut Saturday. I'm very excited about Swole Slut Saturday. It's like my favorite. It's one of my favorites. I love me some fat too. I love me some fat. Oh! What's up, Freddy? Freddy's a falcon. Oh, you want some Tessie? I'm not going to let you have her. Laura, I got mine today. Very nice. Very nice. Some gorillas. Oh, yeah. Swole Slut Saturday. It's coming up. Wow. It's time for the Swole Card giveaway. I prefer the Arnold. It's time to put this fish in the net, y'all. It's time to get pumped. Oh yeah. Come on now. That's why I need the soundboard. I need some more cowbell. Oh yeah. Nailed it. Nailed it, baby.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
You guys were awesome tonight, as always. Ooh.
He's heating up!
Yes, Freddy. It's time for your falcon food. It's time for your falcon food. You're a good little falcon, aren't you? Yes, you are, little falcon Freddy. Keep it down in there. All right, fam. We'll see you mañana for 1765 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleazecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. Thanks for joining. We'll see you tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, check the show notes for details, and of course, swolenormousx.com for the fam. Tomorrow is Swole Slut Saturday. Actually, before we punch out, Swole Slut Saturday, then Ask Papa Swolio live. And then we got our Swole Fam accountability meeting. So big weekend coming up. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow,
yeah, we fucking nailed it, Freddy. All right, it's time for your falcon food. Three hungies? You want some falcon food?
Like the stock crashing like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like.
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, chill. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant, on topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new deposits.